A financially inclusive society is one where everyone has the opportunity to learn about money.
And each year, RMIT helps to examine the impact of our adult financial education program, MoneyMinded. And this year, the report is certainly very close to my heart, financial wellbeing in a disability services context. It's an absolute landmark report here in Australia, and particularly important in light of the challenges, but also the opportunities that come with the launch of the NDIS.
The NDIS local area coordinators are faced with a huge challenge to work in new ways with these new packages with their clients. And no one has really been that sure about how to do that, how to raise the financial well-being of people who previously didn't have very much control over their money.
People will be in control of their finances more and have choice, but that means they need to have enough education and knowledge and skills to exercise that choice, because otherwise they're in a very vulnerable position at worst, or at best they can't take advantage of the fact that they do have choice.
But I wanted to set the scene by talking to you about our purpose, which is to shape a world where people and communities thrive. And of course, one of the best ways we can do this is by using our expertise and our resources to assist people to build their financial well-being.
They need to be able to bank securely and safely. They need to be able to save. They need to be able to protect their assets. And they need to be able to plan for the future. It's the same as everybody else. So the need's the same, and it's how those needs are met is what differs. So that's where the barriers lie.
There's an opportunity for us to think about how carers can move from income support through having the right supports for their loved ones to actually earned income. And therefore, what are the opportunities that exist for someone to move beyond simple financial existence to financial futures and financial securities?
Ways that people often bring more money in is actually through engaging in education, employment, government departments and the NDIA. Now, there are very fixed ways to get into these institutions, and there are very fixed ways to actually engage with them. And for many autistic people, as ROSLYN highlighted, it's extremely difficult. If we can't get into these systems, how can we participate in them? How can we maximise the money that we're bringing into our families and into our households?
Yeah, so we've been building a autism spectrum program here at the bank. Employment in the autistic community is very low, about 16%. We're shaping a workplace where autistic people can thrive. So to have that diversity is really important across our organisation and also across our customer base in the way that we're able to support the different communities we're working in.
We recognise in the Star Awards individuals and teams within ANZ that are actually making a real difference on the accessibility front.
It's a great reminder, I think, today of how far we've come with our accessibility and inclusion initiatives and agenda.
I think it's a wonderful celebration of how organisations like ANZ have looked differently around creating an inclusive environment and celebrating the abilities of our people and having an abilities lens around what's possible when we're looking at creating a workplace for our people to be able to come and bring their best.